It's not yet time. I know what you're thinking of doing. You're thinking of contacting them, and it's not time. And to be quite frank, my friend, it's not even your position to contact them. This person is contacting you. You feel the pull. Queen of Wands, that confident, strong, independent creativity. Somebody really, really, really likes you being you. You being you, focusing on yourself, has completely shifted your timeline. There's a person that's had their eyes on you for a while now. This is just basically intensifying and pulling them in more. Because you're very honored between your divine masculine and your feminine energy. This is my Ariel collective, for sure. I've been told by Spirit that you're trying to think about, like, you're having an intensity of reaching out to somebody, and they need you to know to not do that. That's going to put a damper on the plans, if you will. Okay? Because, again, you are like a very go-getter person of life. This person has been meant to teach you patience, to trust your own intuition, to trust that this is real, that there is a source. Okay? Because there's been plenty of times in this whole entire journey where you felt like you almost gave up on spirituality, that you thought you were crazy and stuff like that, but then you didn't, right? You didn't. And something happened. A hidden truth is about to be exposed to you. This process we call life is fun. And here's the thing about you master manifester. You really can make anything happen if you truly put your mind to it hard enough. But there's one thing that nobody really has full control over. You know what that is? Who you fall in and out of love with. That's the one thing Spirit's like, I got you by the coho. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay? So, somebody can't stop thinking about you for sure. Let's see what we have with the cards. What's going on with this? What is going on with this? So, we're going to channel the divine masculine of the situation, what you're supposed to do right now. This, we're splitting energy. First pile is going to be what divine masculine energy does Spirit need you to honor right now to help get you through. And see, you're right at the finish line. They're about to contact you. That's why you feel this intensity of contacting them. Okay? All right, so let's see what we received. Okay, yeah, so we have efficacy, standing strong in reverse, making plans up hand. This is the yin-yang of energy. They're making plans to reach out to you. You're fighting this willpower so hard to reach out because, again, you're just like, I'm ready to forgive. I'm ready to move on. This was not a person that you've ever been in a relationship with. This is somebody who things never kicked off completely. There was a very obvious sexual attraction, a very obvious tension. But the two of you never fully kicked off the ground. This person, you're feeling the divine masculine of their energy. They're churning the tables. They're strong, standing up for what they believe in. They've shed something. And now they're in the course of making the plans to come forward with you. So your divine is honoring that willpower to come forward to you. If you were to come forward right now, this is how the energy would shift. Okay? If you, even with knowing this, if you were to reach out and try to speed this up, this is how it would shift the energy. The Knight of Coins, or the King of Coins in reverse. So an unstable offer, somebody who has ill will. They would see it like the whole thing is you have respected their space. And you continue to respect their space. Other people just throw themselves in overbearingly into this person's life. And you're different. They see that you're kind of just soaring, doing your own thing. You'll come by, see what's going on. And then you fly the other way. Right? Because you live for yourself. You know when, where, who, yada yada is worth giving up on or staying. You are staying strong to the divine guidance of them about this connection. If they would have told you to give up on it, you would have. But it hasn't. Quite the opposite. You see, this hermit mode, they're in hermit mode and they're about to end it. They're about to come out of hermit mode. In case you don't know what hermit mode means, is the hermit card up hand means like you go inwards. You draw on that inner wisdom. You are only seeking advice for people that know what the fuck they're talking about. We all go through shadow work phase of life. Multiple at that. And this person's been in one. And they've had to really see who had the unvain efforts in their life, who was not stable, who was not giving them stability in their head. More than financial. So, whatever that is, they're about to come out of hermit mode, my friend. And they're about to contact you. So they're honoring their divine masculine in this situation. The willpower, the go-getter attitude, the self-composure. Nothing to do with gender. What's the hidden truth cards to build up on that for you? Okay. So this is at the current moment of us speaking what their divine masculine energy within them is talking about. I hid who I really am from you, and I wish I could share my good news with you. Yeah, they definitely had the strength to leave a dynamic. They could have even got maybe like a new job. For some of you, that's going to resonate. There's like multiple things they want to tell you about, and they're definitely like, as soon as something good happens, you're who comes to their mind. I wish I could share my good news with you. There's things that they're really happy about. They're really proud of the things they've made forward movement about, the things they've left in the past that no longer serves. These are the first three things they're going to talk to you about. With the hidden truth cards in reverse, I always take that as this is about to not be a hidden truth, okay? Yeah. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I left when I saw you with someone, and I remember every single detail of that day. So you both saw each other out of random. Like you didn't, it was very spontaneous. You didn't know that day waking up that you were going to see each other. You both still remember every detail of that day. You guys looked at each other. There was an intensity with your eyes. Your hands maybe barely touched even. Exchanging something like a piece of paper or a card or something, right? But then I left there and I saw you with someone. Something they're going to tell you is like either they were out and about and they actually saw you on a date with somebody else, or it's the intensity of them watching your social media. Something they're going to tell you is that they wanted to come forward, but then they saw you with somebody else and they thought that their chance was taken away. And they don't know how hard it was to let you go. This person never wanted to let you go. There was a third party dynamic. There was something that got in the way. Others' influences. And this is something that they're going to tell you about. These are the first three things y'all are going to talk about with this union. All right? So what's going on with the divine feminine energy between you two right now? The sympathy, the compassion, the nurture, right? What's going on with the divine feminine energy of your dynamic right now? There's a lot more going on with the divine feminine and the masculine. And number 8 and 4, so 8844 is going to be very significant. Okay, perfect. Okay. Them, you. This is their divine feminine energy going on right now. This is your divine feminine energy going on right now. So the King of Cups and Temperance, up hand. 3 of Cups in reverse, King of Wands up hand. So King of Cups and Temperance, both up hand. This is a supporting, authoritative figure. And this is healing, balance, moderation, harmony of soul and spirit. So, they have forms of masculine wounds. Whoever the masculine was in their last partnership was manipulative. They've been asking for support from others. This person's finally asked for help, and they've been healing, and they're forgiving themselves, and they're ready to be healthy for another person as well, bring harmony and stability. They've asked people about how they don't know if they should bring you, if you would accept this offer with the 3 of Cups in reverse. They're wondering if this offer wouldn't be accepted. They're asking people for advice about bringing you clarity. And people are telling them, man, if you've been this man or they or woman, whatever, I just like, yo, if you've been thinking this long about this person, if you've been thinking so long about this person, and this person has made it obvious to you that they want you, and you're only not going forward because you're afraid of what could happen, you need to stop living in the what if. You need to go ahead and see what happens, because this is a good person. They've all been watching you. So you know these people that they're talking to, or like their friends, are like stalking your pages and stuff too, because they just want to make sure that they're giving the right advice. They don't want to steer their friend to an asshole. They don't want to steer their friend to somebody that's going to steal the heart of who they are. Do you see what I'm saying? They want to make sure that they're actually following their intuition. They're correct about you. So they're watching you. And it's good. This person, you've changed your perspective on everything, on probably maybe even these people. Maybe you used to think that a lot of these people were against you, and maybe now you've changed your perspective. Maybe their friends maybe they have the right friends now. Maybe they're not spending time with those evil negative influences, if you know what I mean. They are honoring their passion, their devotion to themselves and to their higher. They've reached out to support. And for a while, they have felt, even though they have had the clarity with you, it was not yet time to bring you the offer of forward movement. They're waiting for Spirit to send them the sign that it's time. So you must entrust in Spirit. You're both trusting in Spirit right now. This person's unveiling the secrets to you, my friend. And this is your feminine energy going on right now, okay? So we have Page of Cups, loyalty. Five of Wands, chaos, internal chaos. Ace of Cups, not being satisfied. And then the Eight of Cups, completely changing your perspective. A time just before plans are coming to life. So look here. I know right now you're in a state of inner chaos. You might be feeling a rush of anger issues or feeling tired. And you don't really know why. You're not necessarily, you think about this person, but you're not thinking about them all the time. You obviously would love this to be a different way with this Ace of Cups, dissatisfied with the results of the current moment. They need you to know it's okay to feel this way and it's not fucking up anything to feel this way. You're allowed to feel this way and it's still be at peace with fate. Like, what I mean by that is, like, you could be like, man, I know it's coming, but I wish it'd be here already. Do you see that positive feeling versus being like, man, fuck this shit. It hasn't happened yet. Well, I'll see it when it happens, There's a different vibe. You have to have the right vibe when you're speaking and thinking in general to Spirit, to you. You're unsatisfied that it hasn't came as fast, but I promise you everything's happening the way it's supposed to. And you're going to be so happy that it did happen this way. You've been loyal to your Spirit team at the Wahoo, okay? And you have completely, in the past 2 months, really changed your introspection on everything that's happened. And you're just so trusting. You're at peace. You're completely at peace. You know that you are ready for this to come in. But Spirit will really know when the time is ready. Spirit's the one that's going to really say, okay, ready, set, go. So you're chilling and vibing. And this person is building their internal support, has been building their internal support with right people in their life, right mindset, shedding old habits, old mindsets. And let's end this up with the hidden truth, okay? Hidden truth cards. Past, present, future. This is the past, present, future. We need to let each other go up hand. They never said this to you. They never said it. They just ghosted you or they just left. They were made. You both, Spirit knew that you both had to let each other go, but it was even more than that. It was third parties. It was all these things that had to be shed before you two got fruition together. You had to meet each other to get the motivation to kickstart everything. You were each other's gasoline to an already lit fire. You just made the spark even bigger for each other. We will be together again. In reverse, meaning it's about to be not a hidden truth anymore. This is about to be presented to you. As we speak in this exact moment, this person is literally saying to themselves, I'm with them. I'm going to be with them. It's them. Future. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. In reverse. This is Again, you're both extremely, extremely, extremely grateful for each other. It's not time yet for you, friend, because it's time for them. Spirit is sending them the flag, the sign, whatever it needs to contact you. And now you are to continue to be patient. You are to continue to live for yourself. And you are to continue to being grateful for your spiritual fucking lesson. All right. All right, Ariel Collective. I'm proud of y'all. And let's get it.